D-Lo for boxing. Okay, so a lot of talk now has even gone as far. We know Bud gets criticized for his resume at 147. But now the talk has even extended to guys criticizing his resume as a whole. You know, guys criticizing his opponents at 135, criticizing his opponents at 140, despite the man unifying the whole division, becoming undisputed, and then moving up to 147 to challenge the champion of the WBO straight away. My question, or what, you know, gets to me is, if the man became undisputed at 140, which is all, that's pretty much all you can ask of a guy before he goes up, and he unified all the titles. If that isn't good enough, what more could he have done at 140 pounds? And I pose that question to anyone who is critical of what Bud done at 140 pounds. Bud couldn't do anything about who already had moved out of division and moved up to 147. He couldn't do anything about who was at 135 but unwilling to move up to 140 and fight him. Or who was at 130 and unwilling to move up to 135 and meet him in the middle, or however you want to say it. The reality is the man did all that he could really do at 140 pounds before he left the division. Yeah, there were some things he could have done at 135, but how you can't really argue with that when he moved up to 140 and took over that division. Even hearing guys, you know, talking about who wasn't this and who wasn't that when Bud fought him, and so all you can do is fight guys in the now. You know, that same conversation was had and those same critiques were there when Floyd Mayweather fought a guy like Miguel Cotto. You know, there was like, well, he could have fought him earlier. Same thing when he fought Shane Mosley. Well, you can't fight everybody. You can only fight the guys that are there to be fought at that time, and even of that, you can't fight but one at a time. So when you fight one guy, the guy that you didn't fight goes on to fight someone else, and he takes a beating, and years of his prime is beat off of him. Then you fight him later on. There's nothing you can do about that. You were fighting someone else at that time. You know, so I'm not going to delve too deep into this. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Some of you going to understand where I'm coming from. Some of you may hate what I'm saying. Some of you may consider me a fanboy of somebody because I'm saying this, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just dropping heat the way I see it. But that's all I'm going to say on the subject. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Again, D-Lo for boxing. Shout out to Marlo's Corner, Trey X, and the whole block fam. Shout out to the LDBC. I'm out.